Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first .NET Working Group. I'm sorry I could not make it in person today. At the last minute, we have a 8:30 a.m. meeting with the Fresh Direct CIO, so Alex and Bob are going to be helping to facilitate our inaugural meeting this time. So I just wanted to give a brief introduction about what this working group is, sort of how it fits into the context of our .NET practice and other working groups here. So we've already kicked off 2 other working groups. We have a Drupal working group and a front-end working group. Some of you may have attended those sessions. Typically they're at 9 a.m. on other days. I think Drupal is Tuesday. The front-end working group happens, I believe, every other Thursday. So the .NET Working Group will be a regular occurrence. It will be every other Wednesday, starting from this Wednesday forward. It is open to anybody who wants to attend. You don't have to be somebody specializing in .NET Stack. If you're just curious and you want to learn more about it, if it's something that you want to add to your skill set, by all means come. This also applies to the other working groups. We may kick off a couple others, like maybe one related to testing. I think there perhaps one related to process and requirements gathering. So feel free to attend any of them. I'm going to invite everybody to all of them, so it's up to you to pick and choose which ones you want to attend. At some point, I think in the near future, we're going to start to enforce that you attend at least one a month. So there will be a requirement that you're attending at least one going forward. Bob is going to be hosting a session during this working group to kick off our initial discussion about naming conventions and coding standards around .NET. This will be facilitated with a Confluence space. It may not actually be set up in time for the start of this meeting, but if not, it will be up very shortly thereafter. So Bob is going to host that part of the discussion. I just want to give a little introduction. One thing that I wanted to start out with was just a little bit of news about .NET Platform in general. One sec, I'm getting a phone call. So a little bit of news about the .NET Platform in general. As most of you may be aware, .NET Platform has gone totally open source as of a couple months ago. Parts of it had published source code previously, but it was not actually published under an open source license. So this opens up a lot of possibilities for our clients. Natural History Museum is a good example, who are concerned about sort of having their software developed under a license which they feel is compatible with their organization. This opens up a lot of future possibilities in terms of things like developing, say, Mac desktop applications in .NET. I know there is sort of a convergence happening right now between Mono, which is the open source .NET implementation, and Microsoft's .NET implementation. I think there's going to be a lot of exciting news around this. There's a lot of exciting possibilities around this. So I just wanted to share that bit of news. Also, I think, as most of you are aware, we have begun to use .NET significantly for some of our mobile projects using the Xamarin toolset. If you're not familiar with this, you can go to xamarin.com. Our Fresh Direct iPad project is really the first project that we've implemented sort of in a large-scale way using Xamarin, and it's been very successful. So this gives us a lot of advantages. It allows us to reuse some of the skill sets that those of you at DOOR3 have already invested in .NET, to reuse them on to be able to build mobile applications. And wherever we can have this kind of fungibility of skills where you can move across projects more easily and not just be confined to a single development area or piece of a stack on a particular type of project, that's really advantageous to us. So if you're interested in working with Xamarin or sort of other like .NET on Linux, for example, those are definitely areas we want to get into. And let me know if you have an interest in that. So I'm going to hand over this next part of the meeting to Bob. I do apologize I couldn't be there for our inaugural .NET Working Group. But I will be at the next one, and good luck. Thank you for attending.